They thought you needed them, so they spoke to you like you were optional. They gave you attention only when it benefited them. They offered advice that was really control. They tested your boundaries with jokes, late replies, and little disappearances just to see if you'd chase. And for a while, maybe you did. Not because you were weak, but because you were hoping they'd finally see your value. Here's the moment everything changes, when you stop asking to be chosen. In Stoicism, power begins the second you accept this truth. What is outside your control is not your business. Their moods, their approval, their respect, their decision to stay. None of that belongs to you. What belongs to you is your response, your standards, your silence, your next move. Let me tell you a story. A man builds his life around a single person's presence, not openly, quietly. He edits his schedule to be available. He explains himself when he shouldn't. He tolerates small disrespect because he doesn't want conflict. He thinks patience will earn loyalty. But one day, the disrespect becomes clear, not loud, just undeniable. A cancelled plan with no apology. A cold message, a "you're overthinking." That's when he realizes they don't value his effort, they value his dependency. So he does something simple. He stops. No speeches, no long goodbye, no emotional essay. He withdraws his attention, returns to his routine, and rebuilds the parts of his life he abandoned. His health, his work, his discipline, his peace. At first, nothing happens. Then it happens. They reach out. They test again. A casual message, a "hey stranger," a compliment with a hook. And he replies with calm, not hunger. Short, respectful, unavailable to manipulation. He isn't punishing them. He's protecting himself. That's when they realize too late. He never needed them. He only forgot that. If you want to live this, you need 3 principles. First, detach from the need to be understood. When you explain yourself too much, you hand people the steering wheel. You teach them that your boundaries are negotiable. Silent authority means you let your actions speak, and you let confusion be their problem. Second, stop rewarding disrespect with access. Attention is a currency. Every time you chase, justify, or beg for clarity, you pay people for treating you poorly. Don't do that. If someone values you, they don't keep you guessing. If they respect you, they don't test your dignity. Your boundary doesn't need aggression. It needs consistency. One calm sentence is enough. That doesn't work for me. Then silence, then action. Third, build a life that doesn't collapse when someone leaves. This is the real upgrade. The reason you felt dependent wasn't because they were special. It was because you weren't anchored. When your days have no structure, you cling to whoever gives you feeling. When your mind is undisciplined, you chase whatever triggers it. So anchor yourself. Start with your body. Train even when you don't feel like it. Eat like you respect your future. Sleep like your peace is sacred. Then your mind. Read. Journal. Reduce noise. Stop scrolling for validation. Then your purpose. A project, a skill, a plan. Something that grows whether anyone claps or not. Here's the practical part. The silent reset. When you feel yourself sliding back into old patterns, do 3 things. 1. Remove the trigger. Put their chat on mute. Not as punishment, but as a boundary for your nervous system. 2. Replace the impulse with action. 10 push-ups, a cold shower, a short walk, 1 page of writing, anything that turns emotion into momentum. 3. Speak only when it's necessary, and speak clean. No paragraphs, no explaining. If a response is required, use one of these lines. I'm not available for that. I'm focusing on my priorities. We can continue when it's respectful. Take care. And if they return only when you pull away, understand what you're seeing. That's not love. That's access. The Stoic move is simple. Don't argue, don't accuse, don't beg. Observe, decide, act. Here's the hardest truth. Some people only like you when you are useful, available, and unsure of yourself. The moment you become stable, they feel threatened. They call you changed. They say you're cold. But what they really mean is, you're no longer easy to control. So when the urge hits, when you want to send one more message, explain one more time, prove you're worth staying for, pause. Take 7 seconds. Ask yourself, am I acting from strength or from fear? If it's fear, do nothing. If it's strength, choose the clean action. A boundary, a step forward, a quiet exit. Because the goal isn't to make them regret losing you. The goal is to never lose yourself again. They thought you needed them. They were wrong. And the best part? You don't have to announce it. They'll feel it in your silence.